Hello guys and gals, and we're back with another Pokemon Advanced Coloring page. We're using Crayola colored pencils, no less. Now, we already have, okay, well here's the cardboard, so it means the one before it, Pikachu. Okay, so we only need 3 colors for this, because Pikachu is only 3 colors. Black, that's black, right? It looks more blue to me, I don't know. Red and yellow. 3 colors, right? Kind of simple. So anyways, I'm probably going to sharpen these, but it's a good start. Okay, so for black, stripes. I'm not sure that the order of the stripes. I might get the stripes wrong, but okay, let's start. I'm going to move the cardboard down more so that we have this part here all taken care of. So I know the tips of the ears are black. I do know that. I did sharpen this, I think last video, I sharpened this pencil. So let's keep going. I want to make sure that my recording software is working. Works for everything except for Pokemon Go, which is strange. I think that's good enough. It's not exactly gray, I would say, but it's not exactly dark black either. I think it's just the right shade. There's also lots of words here to color and stuff like that, but that should be pretty quick. Okay, now the eyes, I remember, are black as well. Not using a reference picture here, which is probably going to be my downfall. I did look at a reference picture before I started this, so I'm just trying to go by memory. So we just do this. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. Actually, red would have been even better, probably. I have to decide what to make the different things. I suppose since we are not using the red very much, we could probably use the colors for this stuff too. There we go. Okay, now the back stripes. Okay. I'm assuming that the first stripe here is going to be black, followed by one that's yellow, followed by one that's black, followed by one that's yellow, and followed by one that's black. That looks like that would probably be the way it goes. But these might be in the wrong sequence. I don't know. So we're going to... yeah. Let's do this. Oops, got all the lines there just a wee bit. And... there. And now we skip this one and we go to this one. I don't know if this is right or not, but I just know that the Pikachu is only 3 colors, which is really helpful for me, I would say. But, yeah. And it shouldn't take too long to... basically, I want to make the word Pikachu yellow, I suppose, and maybe Pikachu itself yellow. There we go. Oop, got lines there a little bit. I can fix that in post. There we go. And then we have this right here. We'll do this first, and then we can fill in the blanks here. There we go. Kind of like that. Okay, so what we need here is, I'm going to, okay, I think here at this crook, the crook in the tail, I think that gets a little bit darker. So what we're going to do is we're barely going to touch the paper here. We're going to just go and do this. Barely touch the paper here because we just want to make sure that when we add the yellow that it looks slightly different. We're working for a... we don't want it to be very noticeable, though. So we're just going to barely touch it. Give it a kind of a sketch feel. So I'm going to put the black colored pencil up there. And we'll go to red. The only thing we need red for currently is the cheek pouches. And we're going to do very, very concentrated red here. As concentrated as we can. Just like that. There, just like that. Now we can push as hard as we like because the cardboard is there. For now, we'll put the red up here, but I kind of remember something else. I think that I'm going to do the nose here, just a light gray. Perfect. A little bit darker, more noticeable. There, more noticeable. Okay, so let's add the color now. This yellow colored pencil needs sharpening, but we'll use it the best we can. It does show up on the viewfinder, thankfully. It doesn't show up very well on the paper, but that's okay. And we're just going to go across like so. That's one stripe done. Let's do this one then. These are just areas that need a little work. We can go out of lines a little bit, which is fine, and we can do that. Okay, we will do the tail now because this is supposed to look kind of different. Yeah, okay, I kind of like this. This is kind of has a different kind of vibe to it because the yellow is blending with the gray that we put here. If you look at the place where the tail kind of breaks in half here, with where the little indentation is, you see that it uses this kind of an orangish brown color, and I figured that I'd just make my own, like that. So we can do that. Now, this is going to be kind of a clean, what I would call a clean yellow. So we're going to just do this. I think we'll probably make the number number 025 red, just so we can use more red in the picture. Pikachu and the word Pikachu will be yellow probably, and we're going to need to sharpen our yellow colored pencil in that case. But we're going to leave like these little spaces, these little white spaces here, because it kind of highlights the negative space. Because the negative space has just as much validity as the positive space. It's kind of like positive and negative ions from chemistry class. Life wouldn't exist if one of those didn't exist. So without the negative, the positive wouldn't exist either. It's just all about finding the right balance. But this looks fine, actually. I was going to say I didn't think this looked very well, but it's okay. I don't want it to go all the way to the edge, I don't think. I want it to have like kind of like an aura about it. I go back to a picture that I did. I'll show it here shortly, if I remember, from another video series that I do, the Knights and Dragons one, that turned out really good, actually. I was just trying to experiment with like colors, and I was like, oh, what if I gave a dragon like an electric aura? And this kind of reminds me of that. So we'll do that. Okay. Let me pause. We'll need to sharpen that pencil, and I'll be right back. So, excuse me, I found it. It was this one. I was going for blue dragons because blue dragons in D&D they spit lightning out of their mouths, or shoot lightning out of their mouths. And so this was a blue dragon, and I decided to go around it in yellow so that it kind of had like an electric aura about it. I really like how it turned out. But yeah, that's another series you can check out. Actually, I decided to not sharpen the pencil quite yet. We'll do the ears first. because we only really need the fine point for this stuff. Pikachu and the Pikachu outline and stuff. So there's that. So also I kind of like the area that this one covers because of the it covers a lot of area. So we might as well take advantage of that. Right? So yeah, it's just oops. There we go. Okay. I think we can do the hindquarters here. I don't think the stripes, you know, like go all the way down the side or anything. So just a matter of applying the color in a somewhat uniform way. Let's move the cardboard down a little bit. Make sure that the paper's flat. Okay, we don't see the other back leg, but I do need to get those toes. There. Oops. There you go. So, let's see. Oh, front foot, of course. We go a little around the toes and circular motions. Yep, there we go. And then we there we go. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of a boundary here, and then we're gonna phase it out. It's getting to the point where I do need to sharpen my colored pencil here. There you go. Kind of like that. Okay. And we have a nice sharpened yellow colored pencil. So let's just now we can basically skillfully, if not a little bit sloppily, finish the rest of this. We're going to go carefully around the eye. Yeah, this does cover a lot better, I think. So we're going to do this. So we kind of have a directionality. Directionality is important. Okay. Okay. Now we do the chin. We'll just cover everything because it's yellow, so... Ooh, I kind of like that, actually. Okay, so, might actually need to sharpen it again in order to get a nice point, but that's okay. We can do that. Okay, now comes the fun part. By fun, I mean torturous. Okay, let's start at the top. Okay, let's figure out what colors we're going to use for everything. Let's see. Okay. Probably should have the pencil box on top of this side of the thing. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Also, these are tear out pages, but I probably won't tear them out. It's nice to know that you could, though, if you wanted to. So anyways, we have Pikachu's name upside down here. We're not going to really do much with this. We're just going to basically do a little cheat where we do that. And then we're going to do this. Okay. Okay, and it's repeated. It's repeated. So we do that, and then we'll just basically do this. Because if we were to basically go over every single letter, it would take forever. Okay, so we have 3 per line then, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine with me, I guess. let's just do our little cheat here and then do that. Okay. Make sure that's over as far as it can go, and so we will just do this, do that, and then we have the whole Pikachu here. Full Pikachu. There we go. We go across like this, arc a streak across it like lightning, and then we have this. Okay, and now we just have this one. So let's see here. The paper isn't exactly flat, so this is not working out very well. But we can do this and that. Okay. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 rows to go. Okay. But it doesn't take too long, so we just basically go across. We're working it down to an exact science, and okay. Next we have this right here. Okay. Oops. I need to hold it down while I do this. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I have to hold it down. There. So we just do this, and then we just use our little trick here. Like that. Okay, start over with this side, and keep going. We need to hold the paper down. So we go and we do this. I mean, there's only 3, and these take like 5 seconds each to do, so it's not bad. It's not terrible. Okay, so we're on this line, and it gets interrupted here, so we continue here. I see. Flatten the paper. Well, then we go like so. Get the Pikachu words done, and then we do the Pikachu outline. Okay, and then there's that. Okay. And then we just go across like this. Okay, and we just have a little Pikachu outline here that intersects with the tail, and then we have that, and we have this little dude right here. Yeah, right here. So we just go, and then we go across like this, and then we have that. Now, here we have cardboard moved a little bit. Not good. And we can do this. Sure. And then we just have, I see little ears here. So we'll do that. That's about all we see of the Pikachu. So we do this, and then we do that. That just leaves this Pikachu here. And then we just go across the words like so. Okay. I would count, but by the time I counted the number of lines left, I probably could have actually done 2 or 3 rows. So, okay, now we just go like this. There we go. Color the Pikachu, and then there we go. Okay, it looks like we're maybe about halfway done. I don't know. So anyways, let's see. Let's start right here. We can do this, and we can do this. There we go. Now, looks like we just have this one to do in this row anyways. Again, there are, I don't know exactly how many rows there were to begin with, but it seems like there were an awful lot of them. But this is fine, because these are pretty quick. Okay. Pikachu is probably, I'm making an assumption here, probably one of the Pokemon that everybody knows. I mean, anybody who knows or has heard of Pokemon has probably heard of Pikachu. And I have kind of a reference for this. But yeah, there you go. Next is this one. Then we have the numbers to do, but the numbers won't take very long. The numbers will probably take longer than this, though. But that's fine. Okay, so then we go here. So there's only 2 in this row, which is fine. There we go. Here we go. Right here. This, and then this, and then that. And there's only 2 in this row, so it's getting easier. It's going to get difficult again, though, here shortly, but that's fine. Right here, this is the next one. Make sure that the cardboard is over as far as we'll go. It only takes it takes 1 second to adjust the cardboard. And that way we don't tear the paper. Okay. Now, we have this one. There's only 5 rows left. Okay, and since some of these only have 2, that means these are going to go super quick. Okay. Okay. Next, we have this one. We're just going to keep going. I'm going to make sure that the cardboard is in the right position, and it is. There we go. So that's done. So we go over here where the other foot is. Oh, I colored that one, I guess. Good. So we just do that. Next, I think we have 2 left, so we're going to do that. Do that. And do this. That leaves 1 more. Two left. And 1 left. Okay. All we have left are the numbers, so let's go back up to the top here. Make sure that the cardboard is in place, nice and firm. And, okay, so this is 0. We're going to do this a little differently. Kind of like that. But again, there are 3 per... we'll do that. It's not going to be quite as quick as the Pikachu one, but we do that. Okay, so this is mainly obstructed by Pikachu's tail, so we'll do that. There. And we have this. This is going to be our first one. We just do that. Like that. And we have this one. Number 0 to 50. Okay. So this is going pretty quick. Okay. There's only 2 in this row. Okay. There's only 2 in this row, probably. Yep. Good. Let's go here. 0. The cardboard was not in the right place. Well, I caught that. Let's see. This one is next. 0 to 5. 0 to 5. 0 to 5. Won't be forgetting that Pikachu's number is 25 for a very long time. It's like when they make you rewrite a sentence like a dozen times to commit to memory in school. Okay, so 0. Okay, and we have this one. Okay, this is part of the hashtag. Okay. And we have this one. There. Okay, we have this one over here then. We have this. There's a hashtag here. And 2 and 5. Okay. The ear is only partially obscuring this one. Okay. We go and we do this one. Okay, and then there's this one. So we're back down to only having 2, which is fine. Okay. Hashtag 0 to 5. Okay. we are making good progress. We'll move the cardboard down a bit. Okay. Okay. So now we move to this one. 0, 2. The 5 is obscured. This one, the 5 is also obscured. There we go. Next, we only have 3 lines left. Which means only a maximum of 9 of these to do. There's only 2 in that one. It's only a maximum of 6 left. This one, we do have part of it. And we have this one. Okay, that just leaves this one. 0, 2, 5. Number 0, 2, 5. And number 0, 2, 5. Okay, that should do it. Oh, let's zoom out. We take the cardboard out now. Cardboard is out. It's right there. So, we have here Pikachu. It took a little bit longer than I thought because we had to do the numbers and Pikachu and stuff. So, anyways, let's see what's in store for us next week. Go Meowth. Use Fury Swipes. Okay, so we have a Meowth. I'm going to look for a reference picture for that one. Looks like it's just Meowth, though. And also a normal type symbol. This should be fine. It shouldn't be take too long to do this picture. The words will be probably black, I would say. Or maybe some other color. We could use a metallic color for the coin on the forehead. That's always fun. But after Meowth, we have Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise. Okay. And then gotta catch 'em all. This is one of the few pictures that actually has Sandshrew. I think it's the only picture that actually has a Sandshrew in it. I'm not sure, maybe not. Also, it just has first form Pokemon because I see Growlithe, I see Ponyta, I see Vulpix, I see Eevee. Then we have Pidgeot, Pidgeotto, Pidgey. Oh wow, that one's gonna mess with my brain. Oh boy, we're gonna have to use like blue or something around the edges for the little radiating lines. We could do that. We don't really have very many of these left, do we? We have Haunter, Ghastly, and Gengar. Again with the radiating lines. That's going to be kind of difficult, actually. We have grass types here. All charged up. Looks like we have Pikachu and Raichu here. Looks like we'll be using lots of yellow and brown. And yellow, red, and black. We have poison type, aka wheezing and coughing. We have Clefable and Clefairy, fairy type. It's also a normal type, I think. I'm not sure if it's so this is definitely not in Gen 1. Fairy type didn't come out till was it Gen 3? I don't remember. Maybe it was Gen 4 or 5. I don't remember. But anyways, this is Pokemon with different Pokemon inside each of the letters, which is kind of a neat concept, actually. I see a Vaporeon. I see a Tauros. You don't see those very often. There's an Arcanine. There's a Drowsy. But yeah, that one shouldn't take too long either, because the images are small. We have Poison type Grimer and Muck. That's kind of cool. We have normal types. Every normal type. Didn't realize there was that many normal types in Gen 1, but apparently there are. Pikachu, I choose you. Oh, this is a Venusaur with the radiating lines, and this is normal types. I'm going to take a closer look here. Yep, there's Tauros. Kangaskhan. That one's going to take a long time because there's just so many different Pokemon there to color. Okay, and this is going to be the last one right here. Kind of neat, actually. But anyways, oops. That is going to do it for this video. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, yeah, Mewtwo does look kind of pink in this picture, so I guess I was right to do that, I guess. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you know when I upload. Also, if you want to support me in any way, or if you want to join the Discord server, all the information will be in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.